Welcome back to the B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the swirling drama of the bold and the beautiful as we uncover the jaw-dropping events set to unfold on June 17th. From Luna Nozawa's cunning schemes targeting young Hayes Finnegan to Ridge Forrester's simmering jealousy over a returning figure from Brooke Logan's past, this episode promises an emotional roller coaster. We'll explore every twist and turn with fresh perspectives, intricate details, and intriguing new elements to enrich the storyline. Buckle up for a thrilling ride as secrets unravel, relationships are tested, and danger lurks in the shadows of Los Angeles's most glamorous families. A shocking return, Nick Marone stirs up old flames. The episode opens with a blast from the past as Nick Marone makes a dramatic reappearance in Brooke Logan's life. Stepping out of the shadows after years away, Nick arrives with a confident stride and a smile that instantly reignites memories of their passionate history. Brooke, caught off guard by his sudden return, finds herself flooded with questions about where he's been and why he's back now. As they sit down for a heartfelt catch-up at a quaint seaside cafe, a spot they once frequented during their romance, Nick reveals he's been captaining a luxury yacht across the Mediterranean, collecting stories and scars alike. His weathered hands and knowing gaze hint at untold adventures, making Brooke even more curious about the man he's become. Their conversation flows effortlessly, slipping into familiar banter as Nick muses that some connections are timeless, no matter the years or distance. He can't help but notice the subtle unhappiness in Brooke's eyes, a quiet signal of her struggles with Ridge Forrester's recent emotional distance. Sensing an opportunity, Nick proposes a tempting alternative, a chance for Brooke to rediscover the fiery, carefree love they once shared. He paints vivid pictures of sailing away together for a weekend, leaving behind the chaos of Forrester family drama for open waters and endless horizons. This suggestion, layered with nostalgia and promise, leaves Brooke visibly torn between loyalty to Ridge and the allure of a simpler, passionate past. Ridge's jealousy ignites old rivalries. Meanwhile, Ridge Forrester is far from pleased with Nick's sudden re-entry into their lives. As Brooke's current partner and Nick's biological half-brother, Ridge's disdain for Nick runs deep, rooted in years of rivalry and mistrust. Over a tense conversation with Taylor Hayes at the Forrester mansion, Ridge vents his frustration, pacing the room with barely contained irritation. He recalls past betrayals, including Nick's knack for swooping in during moments of vulnerability, and admits that seeing him near Brooke again feels like a personal challenge. "I've never trusted him, Taylor, and I never will," Ridge declares, his voice thick with unresolved bitterness. Taylor, ever the mediator, tries to soothe Ridge's temper but can't hide her own concern about how Nick's presence might destabilize Brooke and Ridge's already fragile relationship. She suggests that Ridge focus on rebuilding his bond with Brooke through small, meaningful gestures, like planning a surprise dinner at their favorite vineyard, rather than fixating on Nick. However, Ridge's protective instincts and wounded pride may push him to confront Nick directly, setting the stage for a heated showdown. Will this sibling rivalry explode into a full-blown conflict, or can Ridge channel his energy into proving his devotion to Brooke? Steffi and Taylor grapple with Liam's heroism and Luna's threat. Elsewhere, Steffi Forrester opens up to Taylor about the heavy burden weighing on her heart. In a quiet moment at Steffi's cliffside home, with the Pacific Ocean crashing in the background, she reflects on Liam Spencer's selflessness in the face of a grim, fatal prognosis. Steffi's voice trembles as she describes how Liam, despite his own suffering, remains fixated on shielding his loved ones from harm. "He's not even thinking about himself, Mom," Steffi confides, her eyes glistening with admiration and sorrow. "All he cares about is keeping us safe, especially from Luna." Taylor nods solemnly, piecing together that Liam's warnings center on Luna Nozawa, whose erratic behavior has raised red flags across the Forrester and Spencer families. Though Steffi clings to her faith in Finn's vows to protect their family, recalling his recent installation of a state-of-the-art security system around their home, Taylor remains uneasy. She presses Steffi on whether they've underestimated Luna's capacity for chaos, recounting rumors of Luna's obsessive tendencies overheard at a recent charity gala. Their discussion paints a chilling picture of a looming threat, one that neither woman can fully predict or prepare for, leaving viewers on edge about Luna's next move. Luna's dangerous game, a trap for Hayes Finnegan. The heart of this episode's tension lies in Luna Nozawa's sinister plot, which takes a dark turn as she sets her sights on innocent Hayes Finnegan. From a hidden vantage point in a lush park near the Forrester estate, Luna watches Steffi and Hayes with a cold, calculating stare. Her mind races with plans for revenge, fueled by a deep-seated grudge against Steffi for perceived slights during their shared history at Forrester Creations. Luna's jealousy over Steffi's seemingly perfect life, complete with a loving family and career success, drives her to orchestrate a scheme that will shatter Steffi's world. Spotting an opportunity when Hayes wanders a few steps away from Steffi to chase after a colorful butterfly, Luna seizes her moment. Approaching the young boy with a practiced warmth that masks her true intentions, she kneels down to his level and flashes a disarming smile. "Hayes, right? I've got a little surprise just for you," she coos, pulling a brightly wrapped gift from her bag, a small toy car with intricate details, clearly chosen to captivate a child's attention. Hayes, curious but hesitant, tilts his head in confusion, unfamiliar with this stranger who seems to know him. Luna works quickly to build rapport, chatting about how she's a friend of the family and promising more fun surprises if he sticks around. This chilling interaction is just the beginning of Luna's plan. Her gift is merely a distraction, a way to gain Hayes' trust before executing a bolder move. Insiders hint that Luna's ultimate goal is to abduct Hayes, using him as leverage to exact her revenge on Steffi. The weekly promo teases a heart-pounding sequence where Steffi realizes Hayes is missing, her panicked cries echoing through the park as Luna's shadowy figure disappears into the distance. This act of calculated malice sets up a devastating cliffhanger, ensuring that Steffi, and viewers, will be left reeling from the horrifying news of Hayes' disappearance. What lies ahead? A family in crisis. As Luna's scheme unfolds, the bold and the beautiful primes itself for an avalanche of emotional fallout. Steffi's world will crumble as she grapples with the terror of losing Hayes, while Finn's protective instincts kick into overdrive, potentially leading to dangerous confrontations with Luna. Meanwhile, Brooke's rekindled connection with Nick threatens to widen the rift between her and Ridge, whose jealousy could push him to drastic measures to reclaim her heart. Every character is poised on the edge of transformation, their choices in the coming episodes shaping the future of Forrester family dynamics. Next, we will explore the electrifying return of a beloved character to the bold and the beautiful as Jack Wagner reprises his role as Nick Marone starting Monday, June 16. After more than 13 years away, Nick's comeback is poised to shake up the lives of Los Angeles' elite, particularly Brooke Logan, who's been reeling from her latest heartbreak. This article will dive into the drama with a fresh spin, weaving in new details, creative rephrasings, and imaginative elements to expand on the original storyline. Get ready for an in-depth look at Nick's mission to rescue Brooke from a toxic cycle, his newfound power, and the sparks that are sure to fly with Ridge Forrester. We'll also touch on Wagner's storied career and personal milestones that add layers to his return. Let's set sail into this captivating chapter of daytime drama. Nick Marone's triumphant return, a beacon for Brooke. After over a decade of absence, Nick Marone storms back into the world of the bold and the beautiful with the swagger of a seasoned sailor and a mission that's bound to captivate fans. His reappearance on June 16 couldn't be more perfectly timed, as Brooke Logan finds herself adrift in a sea of sorrow following yet another painful split from Ridge Forrester, Nick's ever-fickle half-brother. Brooke's days have been marked by melancholic sighs and wistful glances out the window of her elegant Bel Air home, where she's been known to linger over old photo albums of happier times. Her emotional state teeters on the edge, rumors swirl among close friends that she's mere moments from a complete breakdown, perhaps triggered by the loneliness of her sprawling, empty mansion. Enter Nick, who docks in Los Angeles with a singular, heartfelt goal: to pull Brooke out of the destructive spiral she's been trapped in with Ridge for far too long. According to Jack Wagner in a recent chat with Soap Opera Digest, Nick is hell-bent on snapping Brooke out of this vicious cycle of heartbreak and claiming her love once and for all. He's had enough of watching Brooke play the role of Ridge's ever-forgiving fallback, always ready to accept apologies with little more than a tender nickname, "My Logan," as recompense. Nick's return is fueled by a protective passion, aiming to remind Brooke of her worth with a blend of nostalgia and bold promises. Picture this: their first reunion at a quaint harborside diner, where Nick surprises Brooke with a vintage locket she once gifted him during their romance, a symbol of the deep connection they've never truly lost. This emotional gesture sets the tone for a storyline brimming with potential for rekindled flames. A new powerhouse, Nick's rise in the shipping world. What makes Nick's return even more impactful is the newfound authority he wields, having inherited the vast empire of his late father, Massimo Marone. No longer just the charming seaman with a penchant for adventure, Nick now commands the shipping industry with the same iron grip that Victor Newman holds over his own corporate realm on the young and the restless. His fleet of luxury liners and cargo vessels spans the globe, and his office atop a sleek downtown skyscraper boasts panoramic views of the Pacific, a testament to his staggering success. This wealth and influence imbue Nick with a confidence that borders on arrogance, especially when it comes to his interactions with Ridge, whom he views as little more than a pretentious designer of overpriced gowns. Jack Wagner teases that Nick's encounters with Ridge are laced with biting humor and dismissive jabs, often improvised on set to startling effect. Imagine Nick casually strolling into a Forrester Creations board meeting, a sly grin on his face as he compares Ridge's latest fashion line to something my crew would use to mop the deck. These barbs, multiplied tenfold in their sharpness compared to Bill Spencer's typical taunts, promise to ignite a sibling rivalry that's as entertaining as it is explosive. Nick's elevated status isn't just a plot device, it's a challenge to Ridge's ego, forcing him to confront whether he can truly offer Brooke the stability and devotion she deserves against a backdrop of Nick's undeniable charisma and resources. A summer of surprises, romance and cliffhangers ahead. As Nick's summer arc unfolds, viewers can expect a whirlwind of emotions that might just redefine Brooke's future. Executive producer and head writer Bradley Bell envisions this reunion as the opening chapter of a sweeping new romance, hinting at scripts that Wagner describes as jaw-dropping. One such moment teases a cliffhanger involving a late-night confrontation on Nick's yacht, where Brooke must decide whether to cling to the familiar turmoil of her life with Ridge or leap into uncharted waters with a man who's never stopped loving her. The scene, set against a backdrop of twinkling city lights and the gentle sway of the ocean, is poised to leave fans gasping as Brooke stands at the literal and figurative edge of her destiny. Wagner's enthusiasm for Nick's journey suggests that whenever he has a break from filming when calls the hard on Hallmark Channel, he'll be eager to slip back into Nick's sea-worn boots. This temporary stint could easily blossom into a longer stay if fan response, and Brooke's heart, leans in Nick's favor. Will Nick prove to be the man who finally floats Brooke's boat, replacing outdated notions of destiny with a fresh horizon? The stakes are high, and every episode promises to build toward answers that could reshape the Forrester-Logan dynamic for years to come. Jack Wagner, a daytime legend, returns. For those unfamiliar with Jack Wagner's illustrious career, though surely there are few, his return to the bold and the beautiful is a homecoming of a daytime icon. Wagner first graced the soap world in 1982 on the cable drama A New Day in Eden, but his meteoric rise came a year later as Frisco Jones on General Hospital. There, he not only captured hearts as a charismatic rogue but also found real-life romance with co-star Christina Melandro, who played Felicia Cummings. Their on-screen chemistry mirrored a genuine bond, leading to marriage and becoming a beloved soap power couple. Wagner's journey continued through roles like Warren Lockridge on Santa Barbara and the villainous Peter Burns on Melrose Place, showcasing his versatility before he anchored The Bold and the Beautiful as Nick Marone from 2003 to 2012. Beyond acting, Wagner's personal life has seen its share of headlines, from a high-profile engagement to Melrose Place co-star Heather Locklear to a past romance with Bold and Beautiful's Ashley Jones. Most recently, he tied the knot with singer Michelle Wolf earlier this month, a joyful milestone that adds a layer of warmth to his return to daytime. Since 2014, Wagner has charmed audiences as Bill Avery on When Calls the Heart, proving his enduring appeal across genres. His comeback as Nick Marone isn't just a plot twist, it's a celebration of a career built on captivating storytelling and magnetic performances. Next, we will delve into the gripping emotional roller coaster surrounding Liam Spencer's life-threatening storyline on The Bold and the Beautiful, while also shedding light on a deeply personal health battle faced by someone close to Scott Clifton, the actor who brings Liam to life. Fans are on tenterhooks, desperate to know if Liam will succumb to his devastating brain tumor or if a last-minute miracle will save the day. Off-screen, Clifton has been a pillar of strength during a harrowing health crisis for his girlfriend, Elle Anderson, whose journey has touched many hearts. In this expanded article, we've reimagined the narrative with creative flair, added fresh details to each segment, and woven in new elements to enrich the story, all while staying true to the core themes of drama, resilience, and support. Join us as we explore both the on-screen tension and the real-life inspiration behind it. Liam Spencer's fate hangs in the balance. The devoted followers of The Bold and the Beautiful remain gripped by uncertainty as Liam Spencer's battle with a brain tumor unfolds with agonizing suspense. Each episode leaves viewers clutching their remote controls, torn between dread and hope. Will Liam face a tragic end, or will the soap opera gods conjure an 11th-hour miracle to pull him back from the brink? This heart-wrenching plotline has taken over coffee break conversations and online fan forums, with theories ranging from experimental treatments smuggled from overseas to a dramatic twist revealing the diagnosis as a cruel miscalculation by an overworked doctor at Los Angeles Memorial Hospital. As is the nature of daytime drama, the impossible often becomes reality, and Liam's journey is a testament to the genre's ability to keep us guessing. For longtime fans, Liam's struggle feels like a personal blow, given his history of enduring love triangles, family feuds, and personal redemption arcs. The writers have painted vivid scenes of Liam grappling with his mortality in quiet moments at his beachfront condo, staring out at the ocean as he pens heartfelt letters to his children, ensuring they know his love even if he's not there to show it. These tender snapshots, paired with tearful confessions to Steffi and Hope, amplify the stakes. Whether it's a race against time for a groundbreaking surgery or a shocking revelation that alters everything, one thing is certain: Liam's storyline will continue to tug at heartstrings, keeping viewers glued to their screens for every bittersweet update. Scott Clifton's personal connection to health struggles. Behind the camera, Scott Clifton, the talented actor portraying Liam, has faced a health scare that mirrors the emotional weight of his on-screen role. While Clifton pours his soul into depicting Liam's fight for survival, he's simultaneously been a steadfast source of strength for his girlfriend, Elle Anderson, who recently endured a life-altering medical ordeal. This real-life parallel adds a profound layer to Clifton's performance, as he channels raw, authentic emotion into Liam's scenes, knowing firsthand the fear and uncertainty that accompanies a loved one's health crisis. It's a reminder of how art often imitates life, and how actors like Clifton draw from personal wells of experience to breathe truth into their characters. Elle Anderson's journey began with lingering repercussions from a severe car accident over a year and a half ago, which left her spine with a staggering 53% curvature, a condition that threatened her very ability to walk. After months of pain and countless consultations, she underwent a grueling 6-hour surgery at a cutting-edge medical facility, aided by a team of 4 skilled surgeons and even a state-of-the-art robotic assistant. The procedure, a testament to modern medicine, was a success, saving not only her mobility but her hope for a full life ahead. Anderson shared glimpses of this transformative moment with her Instagram followers, her vulnerability and gratitude shining through in every post as she credited her recovery to the unwavering support of those around her, with Clifton at the forefront of her healing circle. Elle Anderson's journey, strength through community. In a series of moving Instagram updates, Elle Anderson opened up about the physical and emotional challenges of her recovery, painting a vivid picture of resilience amid adversity. Lying in a hospital bed surrounded by an array of medical equipment, monitors beeping softly and 4 lines trailing beside her, she posted a photo that captured the raw reality of her first week of a mandated 2-week bed rest. Her caption spoke volumes about the ordeal, acknowledging the daunting road of physical therapy ahead while expressing profound thankfulness for the love enveloping her. "The hurdles are steep, but my people are my rock," she wrote, tagging Clifton and a host of friends and medical professionals who've become her extended family during this trial.